Now I'd like to introduce you to Brad Snavely with the Michigan Family Forum. Brad, thanks for dropping by.
Oh, glad to be here.
Tell me a little bit about your group. Where are you based? How many people work for you? That kind of thing.
Well, we're based in Lansing, Michigan, which is the capital of Michigan, of course. And we have 6 employees. We have 4 full-time and 2 part-time staff.
Yeah. Tell me about the issues that you deal with on a regular basis. What's important in Michigan?
Well, there are a number of important issues, and we've chosen to focus in 4 key areas for the family: strengthening marriage, strengthening and protecting marriage, encouraging responsible fatherhood, protecting children, and honoring our elders. So we have 22 recommendations this session covering all of those 4 areas. So we get engaged in a lot of things, and the bottom line is children need a mom and a dad, and so we're willing to do anything and work on any issue if it means more children will have the love and support of a mom and a dad.
Describe for me how you go about the actual work of that. How do you influence lawmakers? How do you work to influence other outcomes around the state?
Well, early in the session we release our agenda, and then we go about building relationships with the key lawmakers, and hopefully they will take our ideas and say, gosh, that's a great idea to strengthen the family, Brad. We'd like to do that. And then we go about gaining the necessary support for that bill and shepherding it through the process, and hopefully it will be signed into law.
Yeah. As you look down the road, what's ahead for MFF?
Well, I think that we have some exciting opportunities. We've formed a Michigan Healthy Marriage Coalition, so we're encouraging marriage in the communities of Michigan that way. And we see a number of issues as possibilities this year, including adoption, some marriage strengthening legislation, and probably a lot of things that we can't even understand what might come down the pike.
Yeah. This is often a difficult fight. It can take a lot out of a person. What keeps you involved? What keeps you energized?
Well, I think the personal stories. The family is under a lot of stress. Marriage is sort of disappearing in our society to the point where in Michigan 37% of all children are born outside of marriage. Over 40% of first births are born to unwed mothers. So when you look at that, a number of our counties have over half the children born outside of marriage. So there's just a sense that there's going to be a great deal of struggle and pain for those children, and then that will impact the whole society. So I have a burden for the next generation. And I want to see more kids, have the best chance at success in life. And really, that means that we need to encourage and strengthen and protect the institution of marriage if we want them to have a chance. So that takes us down a lot of roads. That means abstinence programming that we do with our Choose Freedom Abstinence initiative, having laws that affirm marriage and affirm purity until marriage. Things like that are so very important if we're going to survive as a culture, I believe.
All right. Excellent thoughts. Thank you.
Thank you, Stuart.